feeling of just knowing a game is right for you when you first lay eyes on
What
it
is
is
volume,
such a great
friends?
feeling.
The thing that happens is you start to feel the excitement just build up.
I'm thinking about it all the time, even in my sleep.
Incluso a veces por una misma comunidad.
Talking about Diablo Immortal.
Bastantísimo.
I play video games because I love stories.
Experiencing worlds that you can't experience as yourself.
I guess video games allow me to be what I can't. It's fiction, but it's not.
You can come home, log onto your PC, and disappear into a different world.
I am a part of something bigger, a part of something beautiful.
As an autistic person,
A part of
video
something.
games give me a place where
Let's
I
see
could
the
be in a
dinner
world
dessert.
that made sense to me.
I will tell you that all of my family play video games.
Me and my brothers, we would share the computer 1 hour at a time.
저는 제 와이프랑 게임을 가장 많이 해요.
I'm really enjoying playing video games with my dad.
My children.
My little sister. That connection between video games, allowing us to converse with each other, added a lot to our relationship.
Games like the World of Warcraft let me meet people that I probably never would have.
I can honestly say I met some of my best friends through playing games.
We have this connection that allows us to share our joys, to share our achievements, to share our growth together.
Every time I'm able to achieve something, I'm able to
Yeah,
make myself proud.
Killing heroic Blackhand back in Warlords of Draenor was one of my
Video
favorite
game
memories.
saves lives.
I managed to find that one hidden pylon with my one Mutalisk.
We beat hardcore Inferno Diablo.
I'm also able to hit gold in competitive in Overwatch.
I had someone say, oh, I didn't lose to a girl. And I beat that guy.
So I was able to slay this
Gold.
warlock as a little gnome holy priest, freaking out and screaming the whole time.
Adrenaline through my body was going crazy.
Pela caminhada ter sido tão prazerosa e pela conquista ter vindo.
Hey, Magmite, 10 gifted subs, my man.
I killed the Lich King.
Congratulations to the winners.
然后夺冠的时候，现场的女性工作人员，包括有些男的工作人员，他们都哭了。
Many years ago, I was doing a quest in Tirikar Forest, and a lovely little mage came up and said, "Would you like a hand?" They helped me for the rest of the day. We've been married now for over a decade.
Those video games filled
What
the void. They filled the
the
friendship that I didn't
fuck?
know. There isn't a huge LGBTQIA+ community in my city. So when I was able to play a video game, I was able to start talking with people who didn't really care that I was a gay male.
But video games were my escape. When I was a teenager, my dad was diagnosed with ALS, and I looked to video games as a way to escape from that sort of reality. Everything happens for a reason, and I'm just glad video games were there for me.
I'll never stop playing video games.
There's no way.
I imagine myself one day being an 80-year-old grandpa gamer.
Playing video games has shaped me. I don't think I would be who I am today.
My passion, my interest, my excitement, they belong.
Video games opened for me the world.
And because of that, I'm forever thankful.
And I can't wait to see what the next generation holds.
You're welcome. For buying your Hearthstone pouch.
Welcome to BlizzCon Live, a celebration of 30 years of Blizzard communities and 30 years of Blizzard games. 30 years is so many years, and last year maybe felt like one of the longest of all. But throughout the years of Blizzard Entertainment, from 1991 to today, many of us can associate certain games with milestones in our lives. Maybe you were a little kid the first time you played The Lost Vikings. Or in high school when you first played a Diablo game.
Rock and roll racing,
Or
man.
maybe you met your partner while you were playing World of Warcraft. That's the awesome thing about video games. They give us experiences that are relevant to the times in our lives and experiences that we carry forward with us. Games are here for us during good times, and they're here for us even when we feel alone or maybe uncertain. Games are coming home, familiar, comfortable, with a connection and a sense of belonging. And while many of us spent most of 2020 in our actual real-life homes, games became even more of a place to get away, to be free from outside concerns, even if just for a little while. So, this is pretty weird. Usually, when we start BlizzCon, the opening call is to my favorite Warcraft faction, the Alliance. Or my favorite faction, the Horde. I get confused. Usually, I'd be speaking to 40,000 of you in person at the Anaheim Convention Center and millions of you around the world. And usually, that would be a perfect way to celebrate. But nothing about the last year has been usual. The pandemic has been hard on everyone, and for many different reasons. But if there's one thing that the last year has taught us, it's that being apart physically doesn't stop us from moving forward. It doesn't stop us from connecting with our player friends around the world, diving in as warriors and heroes, and checking on each other as humans. It doesn't stop us from sharing our latest epic gaming story or celebrating those of others. Games continue to unite us. Now, to be honest, I wasn't sure how well Blizzard could work from home. There are thousands of people all needing to work together.
I know this strategy. They're stalling because they don't have any fucking games.
And experiences.
I do this shit all the time.
Never has it felt more true that it takes a Blizzard to make a Blizzard game. And in 2020, it became clear that the magic of creating at Blizzard isn't just tied to a physical location. It's tied to the people who work here, and I continue to be so proud of each and every one of them. Thank you, Blizzard. We create these games and pour all of our energy and heart into them, but it is you, the Blizzard community,
is it talking
that brings
in
them
third
to life.
person?
And that's why BlizzCon is a celebration of you, the guild leaders, healers, DPS, tanks, innkeepers, Zerg, Terran, Protoss, Blackwatch, Shimada, the heroes of Sanctuary and of the Storm. These next few days are for you, our Blizzard community. For World of Warcraft, we'll be showing you what's next for both Shadowlands and Classic. I'm sure you're all burning in anticipation for that one.
Ah, I got it. Burning
Hearthstone
Crusade.
is getting back to its roots in a major way. We can't wait to show you how. We also have news for our Diablo community. Some of you were able to dip your toes into the depths of hell in the Diablo Immortal Technical Alpha. I really enjoyed seeing players embrace the multiplayer aspect of meeting in town. We can't wait for more of you to get your hands on it. So, it's only the beginning of the year, and already there is so much to look forward to, even though we can't yet be together in person. The Overwatch League will be kicking things off in spring, and we'll be watching closely to see if the San Francisco Shock can continue their championship run. World of Warcraft esports is back with the Arena World Championship and Mythic Dungeon International already in full swing in Shadowlands.
Okay.
StarCraft 2 and Warcraft 3 esports are going strong with our friends at the ESL Pro Tour. And qualifiers are already underway for the first online stop of the 2021 Hearthstone Masters Tour, with the first event taking place next month. But before we get too far ahead,
What the fuck?
let's take a look one last time. Twin times were a little simpler. In the early 1990s, the internet was a baby. CD sales had finally eclipsed cassette tapes. Cassette tape, it's a rectangle piece of plastic, and there's a tape inside, and music would get recorded on, and sometimes you needed a pencil to wind it and make it
The
tight.
Uber Eats just
I know, it
tipped,
sounds
or
crazy.
thanked for the tip twice.
We were all
in a
playing
row,
video
but
games,
I only
Super
ordered one
Nintendo,
time today.
Sega Genesis, DOS, or Mac PCs. I personally was a master of config sys and auto exec bat. So many simple things in simple times. If only we could relive them.
Rock and roll racing. Oh! I told you.
Let the carnage begin! Holy Toledo! What a collection!
Who actually played Lost Vikings though? Some beta cuck shit dude.
Now we're talking! What a play!
Rewind?
Crank up the volume!
Dead.
Holy fuck, this is so fucking ass. Get to the point already. Minus $10 and also minus 10 minutes of my life. Then laugh, man.
Hey, rock and roll racing is fucking... That's fucking legitness. That was some good shit. Wait a second. That shit, yeah, that shit was like the Mario Kart before Mario Kart. The fucking racing with like fucking missiles and fucking mines and shit, I just realized.
The Blizzard Arcade Collection.
They fucking invented
featuring
Mario
the
Kart.
Lost Vikings, Rock and Roll Racing, and Blackthorn. These are ports of the games just as you remember them, allowing you to relive the original experience of all three titles in 13 different languages, with a couple of quality of life upgrades. As an example, we include very modern, cutting-edge functionality that wasn't available in the early 90s, both saving and loading of games. And for those of you who purchased any Blizzard Digital Anniversary Bundle via Battle.net, you'll automatically receive the Blizzard Arcade Collection on PC today.
Wow.
You ready to hear about some other video games?
It's awkward without the
Let's hear
crowd
what's next
going.
for World of Warcraft.
Wait, how is Shadowlands? What is the consensus on that?
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. No matter where you
Shit.
are, World of Warcraft
Trash.
unites us all.
7 out of 10.
Whether you're exploring the Shadowlands, classic Azeroth, or another part of the Blizzard universe, I'm glad you could make it, because we've got a lot of good stuff to show you. But first, let's start with some Covenant pride. Kyrian, take flight. Night Bay, let the hunt begin. Necrolords, to war! Vinthir, let's party. The world has thrown a lot at us since the last BlizzCon, and the thing that's really kept everyone going on the WoW team has been connecting with all of you. The bonds we forge with our guilds and family and friends in WoW are powerful and real. As WoW enters its 16th year and Blizzard celebrates its 30th anniversary, we're so grateful to have the most dedicated and friendly communities in gaming. Let's recap the events in Azeroth. In WoW Classic, we fought an endless battle for South Shore and Tauren Mill.
True.
We banded together to open the gates of Ahn'Qiraj and joined forces to take down Kel'Thuzad in his floating citadel of Naxxramas. In Shadowlands, we helped our Covenant recover from the Anima drought, brought on by Sire Denathrius, master of the Vinthir and traitor to the Pantheon of Death. We survived the halls of Torghast and crafted legendary gear in our efforts to expel Denathrius from his castle lair. But innocent souls are still wrongfully being sent to the Maw. They face an eternity of torment, and heroes like Anduin remain chained in its depths. The jailer continues to grow in power. He's preparing to break free from the Maw and complete his plan to unmake the entire Warcraft universe.
Dude, this is some heaven and hell shit, right?
You may be wondering what she's been up to all this time. Today, we're excited to unveil our first major content update for Shadowlands, Chains of Domination.
Can't break these cuffs.
Look around you! What makes you believe you're not just a weapon to achieve his ends?
Enough! Join our cause, or be made to serve.
Right now, you hold all the power. Make your choice, Sylvanas Windrunner.
He knows real identity.
Despite all our efforts, the Maw continues to grow. What if Denathrius' treachery is irreparable? The Primus is lost, and Bastion cannot save the Shadowlands alone.
None of this should have happened.
Perhaps the Winter Queen could...
My Archon. A living soul seeks an audience.
A mortal?
A king. By all our measures, one who has spent his life striving for justice. One who would give anything to serve his people. One whose heart
I
is
thought it was
true.
Uther.
Very well. He may approach. Step forward. My Ascended have spoken of you. The king held captive in the Maw.
That prison could not hold me forever.
Why have you come to Bastion?
You have a key that I need.
You will release this soul from your grasp.
No. He is bound to me.
Just as you once sought to bind your own brother.
That's Sylvanas in his body. Talk shit, get hit. Super Arthas.
The vessel performed its part flawlessly. 3 keys remain. Then they will see. Death was never meant to be chained.
Chains of Damnation. Sorry, not damnation, domination. The fuck?
That is so intense. I know you probably have a lot of questions about what you just saw and what it means for the next stage of your Shadowlands journey. Later today, my teammates Ian and Jeremy will be telling you more about Chains of Domination in our Shadowlands update. Please check out the World of Warcraft channel to find out more. Next, I'm excited to share our upcoming World of Warcraft charity pet program. We've heard a lot from our community about how much they love these pets and the opportunity to give to a good cause, along with ideas to make the program even
fucking
better.
budget Pokemon,
So during
man.
this upcoming campaign, you'll be able to donate whatever amount you wish to directly support our chosen charity. Once donations reach our goal, everyone playing World of Warcraft will get a pet for their collection as a thank you, whether you were able to contribute personally or not. And to make this a fun challenge, if we reach a stretch goal, everyone gets a second pet too. And here they are. The first pet is Bananas, literally. He was originally available to a select few back in Burning Crusade era, so we're excited to give everyone a chance to adopt him. And if we reach our stretch goal, you'll also get Daisy the Sloth. She's an all-new pet who'll hang around your neck when you need a hug. Your donations during this campaign will go to support the medical humanitarian organization Doctors Without Borders, also known by their French name, Médecins Sans Frontières, or MSF. They're an amazing group doing important work around the world. We're grateful to have such a generous community, and we hope you'll help support this worthy cause. We'll be sharing the details about the charity pet program on the World of Warcraft website soon. So we've talked quite a bit about Shadowlands. Classic players, now it's your turn. It's my pleasure to hand off to my teammate, Holly Longdale. She's a longtime WoW player, a veteran MMO developer, and she's going to tell us what's in store for WoW Classic.
I'm getting TBC.
Hi, everybody. First, I'd like to thank all of you who have ever been part of the WoW community over the years. You know, online worlds like WoW have been a huge part of our lives for decades now. As a dedicated MMO fan and a developer myself, I remember hearing that Blizzard was going to be making their own MMO. And I thought, well, I guess I'll check out that beta. And sure, we all call the game WoW. But really, wow. I could not believe I got bit by the MMO bug again. I was so excited to be able to make a Night Elf hunter and be like that famous Dark Elf ranger from the books that I loved. I have to tell you, Azeroth was, and still is, a place I love to live. Since last year, I've had the great honor to work alongside the WoW Classic team to bring these nostalgic experiences back to life for longtime fans and a whole new generation of players.
But she's pretty tall.
As a fan myself, I've had so much fun in WoW. From the simple things like drive-by buffing or making friends on that long haul from Teldrassil to Ironforge, all the way to the absolutely staggering, like when I jumped blindly through the Dark Portal and was running through Hellfire Peninsula, heard this terrifying noise, and then saw the Fell Reaver. Biggest roamer I had ever seen, and I was very glad I had feigned death in that moment. And that's the thing about WoW. These stories and experiences we all share
Spoilers.
keep us coming back time after time. With that said, I'm super excited to be able to share with you where our adventures are taking us next.
I mean, I think most people are just excited for Arena, right? Classic or TBC Arena. Arena sucks in TBC. I mean,
dare enter my realm.
that. What is it called? Draenei. Shatrak. Yeah, that's it.
Your foolishness has brought you to this end. Take my blood and choke on it.
Death to the outsiders!
I'll turn your world upside down.
You are not prepared.
Classic.
Brings back so many memories, right? Like exploring the fungal forests of Zangarmarsh, or being awestruck at the chaotic magic alive in Netherstorm, the Draenei in Exodar, the
Or
Blood
getting
Elves
farmed by
in
resto
Silvermoon.
druids,
I love
Warlock,
playing them both.
and Arena.
Do you choose to enlist the Aldor or the Scryers in your quest to fight the Legion? And of course, we can't forget gathering all your friends to fight Illidan at the top of the Black Temple. I can't wait to relive it all with you. Since the team first set out on their own quest to bring the original WoW back to life, we have learned a ton about what players are expecting from this kind of experience. We've also learned when to keep things just as they were, and
You think she
where
plays
we
the game?
all might be open to
She
some
definitely
changes.
played the game.
We're
I mean,
bringing
if she
all
was there
these
from the
lessons
start,
into Burning Crusade Classic,
and she played
with our
MMOs
primary
before
goal to
WoW
bring back the
released, then
same
yeah,
feeling you had
guaranteed.
when you faced the Fell Reaver for the first time, or when
It
you were
was my first
digging through
MMO.
piles of Fellhound
Wow,
poop.
classic.
Of course, we can't get this right without you, our incredible community. Soon, you'll be able to revisit Outland yourself when beta starts and tell us what you think. Later, all WoW Classic players are going to be presented with a meaningful choice for each one of your beloved characters. Do you want to move on into Burning Crusade Classic? Or do you want to stay in the original Classic era forever? Whatever you decide,
What?
you can do it all with your one WoW subscription. Now, I know I've thrown a lot at you, but don't worry. We'll be getting into the details in our panel later today. So
Alright.
stick with us. We'll make sure you are prepared. And now we're going to hear what's coming up in Hearthstone.
I like our people wanted to get fucking recycled into, you know, classic, into next expansion, into next expansion, into next expansion, by choice. Mind games.
Greetings. We're truly excited to share with you everything that's coming to Hearthstone this year.
Wait, who's this?
But first, let's take a quick look back at the
Who's
year
the guy with the
of
laugh?
the Phoenix. We added our first new class, the Demon Hunter, and ventured into the ruthless Outlands. Then we went to Skullman's Academy and got to explore dual class cards and their powerful synergies. And with our third expansion of the year, we brought you Hearthstone's biggest update
Yeah, I know,
ever,
he quit. That was
alongside
maybe
the
a joke.
menacing old gods in Madness at the Dark Moon Fair. We launched a brand new game mode, Duels, that saw more than 10 million matches on its first day. We also introduced our long-awaited achievement system and made a significant overhaul to the rewards and progression within the game. Now, it's time to say farewell to the Year of the Phoenix and see what's in store for Hearthstone this year. Welcome to the Year of the Griffin. Over the last couple of years, we've made big changes to Hearthstone. Throughout the Year of the Griffin, we want to keep delivering fun, new experiences and make sure that the tens of millions of you playing Hearthstone are always excited to log in. First up, we'll be giving the standard format its biggest shake-up ever, with the launch of the Core Set later this year. The Core Set replaces the old Basic and Classic sets with a collection of 235 cards made up of some of the best from throughout the years, as well as
What?
29 awesome brand new cards.
Oh, so he's
The best thing about
no
the
longer
core
have a
set
core set. They're
is that it's
switching the core
entirely
set up.
free.
That's interesting.
So, there's never been
Enjoy
a
balancing,
better
Blizzard.
time to get into Hearthstone. here are 3 of Hearthstone's legendary dragons, reimagined to feel more up-to-date and competitive for modern-day Hearthstone. Ysera the Dreamer. You'll finally receive her full arsenal of dream cards right away. She's a nightmare for your opponents. Malygos the Spellweaver. He'll fill your hand with spells and is a powerful late-game play, worthy of the aspect of magic. And finally, everyone's favorite black dragon, Deathwing. He's still as destructive as ever, but timed correctly, he won't leave you empty-handed. We'll also be launching a brand new format, Classic, where you can play Hearthstone as it was when it first launched. The Classic format will be fully supported, complete with ranks and rewards using Hearthstone's original set of cards. So, if you want to relive the
Wait, how much was that, Leroy?
Then Classic
in
is
mana?
the place for you. With Classic revisiting the past, now let's
4?
take a look to the future and explore the first expansion of the year of the Griffin.
For a hero of the Horde, all roads lead to the crossroads. You have come for adventure, but the Barons wants to break you. Your axe must be sharp. Your wits must be keen. And your heart must be mighty.
Your heart must be mighty. Raise her down.
Strength and honor. This is who we are.
Thought she was yelling Mortal Kombat first.
That's right. We're headed to one of Warcraft's most iconic locales, the Barrens, and we'll come face to face with the heroes that inhabit it. Starting with one of the Horde's most iconic and well-known characters, a fierce loyalist, one-time war chief that embodies the honor, loyalty, and spirituality of the Horde, Shadowhunter Vol'jin. Shadowhunter Vol'jin is a neutral legendary that allows you to either bolster your own board or weaken that of your opponents. And to celebrate the announcement of Forged in the Barrens, this card is available for free for everyone later today. So log into Hearthstone and claim your free copy of Shadowhunter Vol'jin. And as a bonus, we're also giving away the brand new 30 Years of Blizzard card back. Next, we have another hero of the Horde who is making his first appearance in Hearthstone. The legendary Blade Master, Samuro, featuring the new keyword Frenzy. Frenzy activates.
Is this the actual Warcraft 3 hero or what?
In Samuro's case, this can be used to clear your opponent's board. Heroes of the Horde, like Samuro, are famous for their combat prowess, but others, like Thrall, are known for their powerful elemental magic. Take a look at this new shaman spell, Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning is a spell in a new cycle of cards that rank up and become more powerful when you have 5 and 10 mana, ensuring that they're always useful at every stage in the game. You'll also notice that they're categorized as nature spells. With Forged in the Barrens, we'll be permanently introducing spell schools across the entire game, which enables a whole host of exciting new strategies. And don't worry, members of the Alliance will be featuring some of your most beloved heroes and locales later this year. But what I love most about the Warcraft universe is its amazing characters. And our final announcement is our most ambitious addition to Hearthstone yet, It introduces a brand new way to play with your favorite heroes. Hearthstone Mercenaries. Mercenaries features strategic RPG gameplay, where you build teams consisting of some of the most iconic heroes and villains from the Warcraft universe, including timeless characters like the infamous Sylvanas Windrunner, and Ragnaros, the elemental lord of fire. You can also expect to see some of Hearthstone's fan favorites, like the unstoppable Devilsaur, King Crush.
Wait, what is this fucking shit?
Gruul the Dragon Slayer.
What is this game mode?
You'll lead them in battle.
I don't even know what the fuck
highly
is.
replayable roguelike missions, where the map is randomly generated every time you play.
Hey.
Each node represents a
Fucking
unique
slay the
challenge
spire,
you'll seek
dude.
to take on.
Nice
Your
one.
heroes gain levels, new abilities, equipment, and can even evolve into more powerful versions of themselves. We're thrilled to finally show you Hearthstone Mercenaries.
Blizzard headquarters,
It's scheduled to
Google.
launch later this year.
Most
And
popular
we'll have more to
card
share
games
with you down the road.
2020.
Everything you've seen today is just a taste of what's coming in the Year of the Griffin. So don't forget to tune in to our deep dive panel after the opening ceremony, where we'll share more details on the core set, the new classic format, Forged in the Barrens, and our plans for Battlegrounds and Duels, as well as our upcoming single-player content. I want to thank the team for their amazing work. And on behalf of all of us at Hearthstone, we want to thank the many millions of you who play our game. Your dedication and support is what drives us to make awesome updates and pursue ambitious and fun ideas. We can't wait to kick off the Year of the Griffin with all of you, and we hope to see you in the game soon. Next up, you'll get an update on all things Diablo.
Oh, here we go. It's time, boys. It's time. Get the cap. Garo Games, Meisel, Bruce, Cricken, Rucked, Oshus with the 2 years. Thank you, man. Pedro Gumbus. Welcome. Matt Glitch, I Feel Itchy, Ryle, and Orson Toy.
Hey everyone.
Thank
you very much for joining us.
Don't trust those
I am
bastards. That
so
game one's gonna
excited
suck.
to kick off the Diablo segment of our show.
I
And
think
I am
Carson
honored
sucks
to
in
be
general,
here
so-
on behalf of all of our Diablo teams
argue.
to share the news and updates we have in store for you today. We've got a lot of Diablo to cover. Oh shit.
Let's talk about me. Let's talk about the 6'8" frame, the 37-inch vertically. The black steel that breaks down my back up to the bulletproof bullet. The dual Prototype stokes with built in LCD LED 1000. May the bit really solid technology.
Sincerely appreciate the thoughts and valuable feedback you've provided.
Let's talk
as we
about you
embed
another time,
more and
man.
more of the game and share in its development. After all, Diablo belongs to you as much as it belongs to us. Most recently, we teased an update to our campfire screen, and savvy fans, of course, understood that we meant more than just the character lighting and fire visual effects. That's right. Today, we're happy to announce a brave new soul joining the barbarian, the sorcerer, and the druid on this dangerous journey back to Sanctuary. A class is one of the most exciting things you can announce in a Diablo game. This one is especially exciting to me because it's a
Necromancer.
reimagining of one of the first classes to ever appear in the series. Let's have a look.
It's fucking Amazon. Or Javazone, whatever the fuck it was called. Javazone was a build, Amazon was the class.
There is justice within the light, but you have to be patient. Now, pray with me. May Akarat guide and protect me.
Paladin.
Akarat, guide and protect me.
May he shepherd my soul
May he shepherd my soul.
and grant it mercy.
And grant it mercy.
Assassin.
What are you doing here? This is not the time.
But this is confession. And I have sinned. I was a thief who stole from those more fortunate. I strayed from your light and found my trade in the shadows.
Damn, the CGI has gotten so much fucking worse.
Murder.
The fuck?
I say, job well done. I am a thief, a heretic, a murderer, father.
Right,
Will
this
Akaran
in-game?
save me?
I think it's something in between. I don't think it's in-game graphics.
You mock our light. But those monsters were a scourge upon my flock. And you were the answer to their prayers.
Then we are settled, and you owe me.
The name you seek is... Thank their
Matt
heavens
Damon.
for you.
Heavens? I assure you, Father, the heavens didn't send me.
Rogue. Why didn't they call it assassin?
Steve. No.
It's a fucking trap.
The sound of that ear getting pierced by the hook is so brutal. I feel like it's gonna haunt me for a long time. I've been a huge fan of the Rogue ever since the original Diablo. Even seeing them come back as NPCs.
Was it called
and
Rogue in
mercenaries
original
in Diablo
Diablo?
2's Rogue encampment served as a great bridge between the games. With the setting of
It's
Diablo
called
4
Assassin,
being
no?
a larger world than we've ever played in before, we're excited to show you not just what the successors to the original Rogues in the series have been up to since the fall of their order, but also
and
what some of the
Diablo 1
other
was
rogues
Rogue.
in the world of Sanctuary might look like. The mantra for Diablo 4 has been customization first, and the Rogue takes this to a whole new level. From the beginning, the Rogue has been an incredibly flexible class, able to adapt to any situation. Our goal is to let you create the kind of Rogue that you want to play. Whether it's an unrivaled
Miracle
archer
Rogue.
modeled after the original Sisterhood, or a cloak and dagger rogue from the darkest alleys of Chaldeum. In Diablo 4, you will have the freedom to create the rogue that you imagine by customizing the looks, the background, and the playstyle of your character. Please stick around for our segment later today, where I'll be joined by other members of the Diablo 4 team to share a closer look at the rogue class, as well as some of the open world gameplay that we're bringing to the game. Spoilers, those severed ears are not just for show. But Diablo 4 is not the only Diablo game we're talking about today. If you're looking for an authentic Diablo experience on mobile, we've got you covered. Diablo Immortal has everything you'd expect from a AAA action RPG. From the visceral combat and epic loot to an all-new story, bridging the gap between the events of Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. Later today, you can join the Immortal team, where they'll talk about some of the things they've learned from their recent alpha test and what's next for the game. But that's still not all. We have
Diablo
one
Immortal.
last bit of very exciting Diablo news to cover. When you hear us talk about the classes, the items, or the stories of the early Diablo games, you may have picked up on the absolute reverent tone we reserve for that golden era of Diablo. Maybe you share that love of the classics, and just hearing us talk about them makes you want to take on Mephisto or Baal one more time.
Oh shit.
Or maybe even for the first time. After all, some of our favorite moments happened a long time ago, and not just in Sanctuary years.
Fucking Mephisto farming.
So, we have a special surprise for you
Pinned
today.
farming.
Let's check it out.
Now you know what I seek, Marius. Are these the demons from... Don't do it! It seems not... I'm not acceptable. Look what they've done to me. Arise, Diablo. Lord of Terror.
Then listen.
Though this be our darkest hour,
Oh my god, it looks so
it
bad.
may yet be your greatest moment.
Jesus. Oh shit, dude. That's actually a legit fucking upgrade. This is how I remembered it. Like, this is how I remembered it. Like, fuck, the earlier one was so fucking trash. Oh shit, he looks sick. He was just a blue cloud or something before, right? Whatever.
Not even death can save you from me.
Not even Bale.
After more than 20 years, the Dark One
Diablo 2 refunded. I
once
wouldn't be
again
surprised if they
he
fuck it up.
travels east, always east. Diablo 2 is a landmark game for Blizzard. Diablo 2 Resurrected is a full HD remaster of both the original game and the expansion Lord of Destruction. It takes the 2D sprite-based classic that we love and brings it into the present in 3D, utilizing up-to-date graphical rendering and lighting technologies.
I wonder if they're gonna rebalance
Also
it.
includes modernizing all 27 minutes of cinematics, recreated shot for shot with the explicit intention of preserving
not.
both the look and the pacing of the original movies. Blizzard has a long history of games that we're proud of. And when we think about Diablo 2, we think about it as a definitive pillar in our foundation. Now, it's funny to think that some of you weren't even born when D2 was released, which makes it all the more important that we deliver an authentic
Fucking
experience
Zoomers.
wherever you play. We want everyone to relive their memories or experience the game for the very first time on their platform of choice. And so we're excited to bring Diablo 2 Resurrected to PC and console, along with cross progression. And for those of you who are in love with the original and you just wish it worked more seamlessly on modern computers, you can bring back all of that nostalgia exactly as you remember and enjoy the game in its original 2D form, much like we did with StarCraft Remastered. Obviously, there's
Not
a lot to
mentioning
talk
Warcraft
about.
3.
Later today,
Remastered.
Diablo speedrunner Mr. Llama will host a roundtable with members of the development team on the dedicated Diablo channel. If you are a Diablo 2 fan, I encourage you to take a look. So, from Diablo 2 Resurrected, to Burning Crusade Classic, to the Blizzard Arcade Collection, That's a whole lot of looking back. And while we have teams dedicated to bringing these timeless experiences into your hands, it's actually a very small percentage of our developers working on these projects. Far more people are working on the future of Blizzard. And in addition to what we'll be talking about during the show, we can't wait to tell you even more about our plans over the course of this year and beyond. If you had asked us 30 years ago what gaming would look like today, none of us could have predicted the current Blizzard lineup of games. The advances in technology are one thing, but it's really what those advances have enabled that's even more incredible. If you think about the people who play games and the communities that have grown up around them, the way people can connect instantly, no matter where they are in the world, the way people are increasingly able to express their identity and celebrate who they are through their favorite games, communities, and platforms. The explosion of things like streaming, cosplay, and esports. It would have been hard to imagine any of that 30 years ago. And at Blizzard, that is what excites us about the next 30 years. There is so much that we're working on. And some of it you already know about.
I'm gonna fucking play
The rest, we look forward to
Diablo
talking to you
4 remastered in 30 years. It's gonna be pog, dudes.
Just like the real world, the worlds of Warcraft, Diablo, StarCraft, Heroes of the Storm, Overwatch, and Hearthstone are diverse, expansive, and full of potential. We are not only iterating on the experiences that you've come to expect from us, we're also exploring different ways to express our worlds and welcome more players from more places into them. And we aspire to continue to lead on priorities like accessibility and toxicity control, and to continue supporting causes that have a positive impact on the real world. We want to continue to bring those same feelings of joy and achievement that we all felt when we first defeated the Lich King, or beat Diablo on hardcore mode.
Devs asked Buddha to get 7 people to
Because
test poker
when we
tonight.
geek out on those experiences with others,
What time?
we can't help but see the similarities between us and feel what's possible when we play together. Of course, there are new Blizzard worlds that we haven't visited quite yet. And when we do finally unveil those games and experiences, our hope is that you will see in them what we do. That no matter who you are or where you're from, they are spaces where you can create new stories, forge new friendships,
On your
and make
phone.
memories worthy of lasting a lifetime. And through it all, our mission statement of being dedicated to creating the most epic entertainment experiences ever, along with our core values, led by gameplay first, will continue to guide our way. So on behalf of everyone at Blizzard, thank you for being on this journey.
Wait, what?
For me personally, it is the honor of my professional life to serve you, and the honor of all of us at Blizzard to be the caretakers of the worlds that you play in. We are so
Not even a
excited
teaser?
for what's to come this year, next year, and the next 30 years. Now, what's coming next for the show? Well, it depends on where you watch. For those of you looking for an update on Overwatch, check out the behind-the-scenes look into the development of
I
Overwatch
see
2
why this was free.
over on their dedicated channel right after the conclusion of opening ceremonies. There, you'll hear about Overwatch 2, new content, new features, including new maps, hero missions, talent trees, and more of what we think will make Overwatch 2 a unique gameplay experience. For World of Warcraft, Diablo, and Hearthstone, you'll get a closer look on their respective channels. And on the dedicated strategy channel, some StarCraft legends will be going head-to-head in epic competition. Once again, welcome to BlizzCon Live. Be good to one another. Welcome home. Before we kick things off, here's a little something from a previous BlizzCon headliner.
Hey, thanks for having us. We're Metallica. Thanks for having us at BlizzCon 2014. We would love to be there this year, but obviously can't be.
The fucking events.
So here we are, and this is for you.
All right. That's a wrap.
I'm king of the world!
For the Horde! For
What can I do for you? 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 What can I do?
Your death will. Morta Vespa Gaia Inu.
Help! Help! Strike with great vengeance!
Okay.
You are not prepared! Frostmourne hungers for your soul. Your time has come. Strange.
Greetings to you. Seems you're ready for the real thing.
Watch your back.
F it up!
Hey, look at me!
Oh, looks like we got an audience.
I'm getting good at this. I am in the groove.
Turret online.
Surprise! Piece of cake.
Alright. Minus 30 years. How much is the arcade edition? Minus 30 as well.
Welcome everyone to our deep dive panel for WoW Classic. I'd like to start with some introductions with these fine gentlemen with me and my...
All right. Not very interested in that one. Well, yeah, I got invited for the thingy, but when is it, man? I can't do another fucking late night. It will completely fuck up my fucking shit. I mean, I'm down to play if it's 1 hour, in 1 hour. Buddha said 1 to 2 hours. Yeah, it's quite a big difference. Let me ask what's up. What do you guys think about the event, huh? What do you guys think? Dog shit. I'm actually a little bit disappointed. I mean, I knew they like recycling shit, but at least one teaser for something, you know, like a small one, like fucking 30 seconds at the end, you know, for something new, you know, like that we haven't seen before. New IP? Yeah, new IP. It doesn't even have to be new IP, but like a teaser for... I guess that it would have to be a new IP. Oh, we can watch the Nintendo recap as well. Donkey Nintendo recap. Let me just check what's up. Probably because of Corona, everything was extra scuffed. Yeah, but how many years have they had to show something new, you know? How many years? How many years, Blizzard? How many years, dude? I can't believe you've done this. I'm gonna get a DMCA strike. Yeah, I'm deleting the VOD. Fuck it. Fuck it.
So we are so creatively bankrupt that we remain all at popular titles. Enjoy. See you next time for Diablo 2 Ray Remaster, now running on your toaster like Skyrim.
I mean, I like, you know, I would like to see like I'm all down for the remaster shit, but I feel like Diablo 2 could use a little bit of a balance update while they're at it, you know what I mean? I know people are gonna be like, no balance updates, but I mean, come on. I like to play fucking Necromancer, right? My favorite class, right? But it's fucking dog shit. It's absolutely fucking dog shit of a class. Fucking, like, they have one viable fucking build, fucking whatever curse shit, but I mean like a summoner build, right? Like fucking real Forsen build. Alright, let's see here. Oh, and I'm gonna fucking scam people in that game. I wonder if I get banned on Twitch for scamming people in Diablo. The fucking, you know, the fucking drop, teleport in. Oh, there's like tons of scams.
Hey, Seven, how's it going, my friend?
What's up, man? Just finished my movie.
How'd the movie go?
It was pretty bad, man.
Was it actually bad?
IMDb reviews lied.
Why did they lie? What did they lie about?
Well, they said it was a good movie, but it was just like fucking, you know, recycled shit. We've seen it all before.
Well, are you surprised? It's made by a fucking shit corporate bullshit fucking company.
Yeah. Company.
So were you skydiving, or what did you jump out the plane for? Were you trying to get cinematic?
I effed up, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you effed up real good, dumbass.
Yeah, I don't really fall for that.
Hey, listen, we got invited for some private poker tonight at the casino to test out things. Are you down? We bring 7 people.
What time? Because I think it's a bit too late for me, honestly.
Yeah, if it's late, you know, you had a late night last night, it's all good. It's just for testing. It's nothing crazy, you know.
Roughly, do you have an estimate?
Probably 2 hours from now.
2 hours? I think that's a bit too late for me.
Alright, no problem, baby.
Alright, well, let me know if the plan changes.
Alright, will do. You gonna stick around, or what are you doing?
I'm gonna meditate a bit and think about it.
Alright, sounds good. I love you.
Right. I love you, man. Bye-bye. Alright, unfortunate. 2 hours. Alright, I'm gonna call it then for today, actually, because I was up so late yesterday. I'm gonna call it for today then, ladies and gentlemen. Graphy, thank you for the tier 2, man. Account, cringe with me, please. No special treatment. Mods, but thank you, sir. Here's an off-cam one. Charbot, Despair in Shadows, Finch Kid, Cheese is Mad, Yuana, welcome back, boys. Cool Ladders and Hostile Sausage. I'll watch the Donkey one tomorrow. I'll watch it tomorrow. I have something to watch then. It's fine. Thank you, boys, for watching. Thank you for the subs, resubs, downloads, gifted subs, and of course the bitcoins. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, motherfuckers. Bye bye.